What if you've been brainwashed? What if all the videos you've been watching again and again and again, they weren't wrong, but they weren't right either? They didn't share all the information with you, and sadly, that kept you stuck, striving to understand, what do I have to do? Why is it so hard to grow on YouTube? What does the algorithm need? And you just never felt like you understood. Or you did the thing and you created a great title and thumbnail and still you got nothing. Hey, in this video, I want to share what I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. That is, what truly is most important. And when you master this, you can get one of these, a silver play button. That's some good lighting right there. Now, let's jump in, hit the like button, and let's go. You see, something happened years ago on YouTube, and it had this huge ripple on YouTube. The creators on YouTube, us, you and me, the people uploading the videos. YouTube started going through this process where they switched out the old analytics. This is way back in the day. We didn't have YouTube Studio. We didn't have latest video performance. In fact, when the latest performance tab was released, it didn't contain all of these metrics, but it did after creators said, hey, can you include this one metric, and can you guess what it was? Well, it was CTR. And the creators thought this is really important information. You see, CTR back in the day, we didn't have that. We didn't have that information. We had to guess what was a good thumbnail. And what if it wasn't really the thumbnail that mattered when it comes to CTR? What if there were so many different factors, but what we thought was really important wasn't? Which brings me back to, what exactly is the most important video metric to focus on? Is it CTR? Well, CTR can absolutely dramatically increase our watch time, which is a good thing. What about average view duration? Well, again, really important and can help us to grow. But what is most important? Well, turns out they're both really important. There's a place for both of these. But first, we have to talk about latest video performance. I'm wondering, how does that make you feel when you publish a video and it gets very few views? It doesn't succeed at all. Your expectations, your hope and wants are not met, and you feel so defeated. Now, I don't know. I'd love to get your feedback. How does that make you feel? For me personally, what I see is that YouTube is aware that it's really a struggle as a creator to put ourselves out there, to have these hopes and dreams that are constantly getting squashed as we release new videos. And latest video performance is just an indicator of how well or not we're doing. And fact of the matter is, it's located right on the homepage of YouTube Studio. It's unavoidable. It's always there. And when it's not, when you're on YouTube watching videos, what do you see? You see how many views the video has gained. You see the subscriber count for the channel you're envious of. And fact of the matter is, this has a huge impact on our mental stability, which is the thing that has to be there. We need to be strong mentally to move forward and get the results that we're after. And yet we feel so often that it's not working. But what if that feeling was actually the feeling that can help us get there? What if that feeling of doubt and struggle is actually the thing that's going to be in place as we're moving forward, as we're growing our channel? What I can tell you is, I think very differently about my analytics today. When I think and I measure the performance of my channel over a period of time, it's a lot healthier, especially when I'm focused on what is the most important metric on YouTube. You see, these are my top performing videos, and so many of them were horrible out of the gate. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, even 10 out of 10. And then weeks later, they started picking up views day after day after day. For me, that is success. When I look at my channel over a period of time, I can see the growth. It's happening, and I want that for you too. With that, what if CTR was not all it's cracked up to be? Now, to be fair, CTR is very powerful. But once we put in place things like, well, thumbnails are everything, which is literally a comment I saw the other day on a creator group on Facebook. And I said, well, fact of the matter is, I'm not sure that thumbnails are everything. This guy came back with a really snotty answer. You're at the adult table now. Well, fact of the matter is, CTR is important. Thumbnails are not everything because we can trigger CTR in a number of different ways. If we only focus on titles and thumbnails and think of that's how we get views, if we don't value viewers returning to our channel, if we don't value average view duration, which is by far, without question, the most important thing you can focus on. Listen, if you want to grow, if you want views, then understand you have to meet a threshold. And until you do, having high CTR will never be enough. And that's why so many creators right now today are struggling. You see, when YouTube released the latest video performance tab, it did not include CTR. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they released average view duration? Front and center, prominent, easy to see, easy to value. Are you valuing it? Because for me, that's the deal. That's the most important thing. Because when I value average view duration and all the things that go into really measuring the engagement metrics, you see, that's what you need. You need viewers to engage in your video. You see, for me, when I value average view duration and engagement metrics, that's when I start to succeed. Because if I can only focus on one metric, well, keeping viewers watching, aka average view duration, is powerful. Because when I turn my attention to all the things, the topic of my video, the lighting, the look, the editing, the sound, the story I tell, the message I share, and most importantly, how I share it. That's when I got a shot, an opportunity. You digging what I'm laying down? CTR can never do that alone. Viewers do not subscribe to channels because of thumbnails and titles. It doesn't happen. This is a video platform. We need to get viewers engaging with our videos. And the one metric that can help us think about that in a really powerful way is average view duration. Let me ask you a question. How many channels do you subscribe to because of their great title and their great thumbnail? Go ahead, take your time. How many have you subscribed to? Not too many? Yeah, me neither. But I subscribe all the time to great videos that have me watching longer, that get me subscribing when I engage. And this is why you see so many channels like The Wizard Liz, Dr. John, and Sam Sulek that have really no thumbnails at all. They understand, whether they're conscious of this or not, that the most important thing is keeping viewers watching. And when you make this subtle change in your thinking, when you think, I need to focus on becoming a great storyteller, I need to focus on my ability to communicate a message in an engaging and passionate way, that is when you'll have the success that you're after. Now, fact of the matter is, there are a lot of powerful things that you can do to get more views. And this video right here will increase the watch time to your video. And this video will help you create a powerful video title. Check out those videos, and when you do, yeah, you'll get the tips, the tactics, the strategies, and you'll feed a poodle. You dig what I'm laying down? All right. Alexa, let's rock and roll.
Here we go. Let's rock and roll.